Thank you for coming by Tori Magoo 44. I'm here with Mr. Mark Bunker, Wise Beard Man.
And I'm here with Tori Chrisman.
Tori Magoo 44. That's right.
Herself, yeah.
So anyway, luckily he's been here for a couple of days filming. Tell us about it, what you've been doing.
Been doing some more footage shooting for Knowledge Report. And running around having some adventures. Yesterday I went over to the CCHR museum, the Anti-Psychiatry Museum,
which
the Industry
Jan
of Death.
Eastgate is in charge of, for anybody who doesn't know. The whole big thing with Jan Eastgate, that's what he's talking about, where he went.
Yes. And I took my cameraman over there, and we went through the entire tour, and my cameraman was actually very upset because nobody recognized me. He thought, Mark, your fame is slipping. No one cares about you anymore. Scientology doesn't care that you're even here in their building. So I said, well, we had so much fun here. Let's go over to the L. Ron Hubbard Life Exhibition and take that tour. We went and parked. I put money in the meters for a couple hours, and let's go take the tour. Oh, boy. So my cameraman and I, we went into the Hubbard Life Exhibition, got to the front desk, and I said, I want to take the tour, and he's coming with me. And they said, great, let's get you going. And before we could get any further than that, a security guard came rushing out from inside the building to the front desk and said, no, you're not taking the tour. You're not taking the tour. You get out of here right now. Well, you know why. And so my cameraman...
Your fame shot up.
Yeah, my cameraman went, okay, so you still got it. You got it, Bunker. So the guy chased us out onto the sidewalk and said, no, you're not allowed to take the tour. What the heck? I said, how about him, the cameraman? He can take it. No, he's with you. He can't take it. He's with you. All right. So we had that fun. Today we went out to Gold.
Really? What happened there?
It was raining here in L.A., so I thought, okay, I'll take my cameraman out there and we'll shoot a little something at Gold. Clear skies, but not smooth sailing, I tell you. Because
really?
we got out there, and one thing I thought I'd do, because I have written letters to David Miscavige asking him to be a part of the film. I would love him to see it.
Happen.
Yes, it'll be great. Have him sit down one-on-one with me, and we'll do a little interview for the film.
Talk to anybody to be interviewed.
He'll talk to me. I'm lovable.
Okay.
Look at me. Who wouldn't want to talk to me?
Oh, funky.
So, I've called, I've written, I sent a registered letter.
Wow.
Which they sent back unopened.
Aww.
The same day.
That's kind of rude. You should have sent it not from Mark Bunker.
I know.
Had your secretary send
it. Well, I try to be above board with everything. When I went to the CCHR, same as when I was in Tampa, I went to the Ideal Org. They have you sign a little guest book. I just signed Mark Bunker. Here I am. I'm not trying to lie.
I do too. But for David Miscavige, it's not going to go through to him as Mark Bunker.
Oh, come on. It should be red flagged and sent right up the lines there, right up to DM. So and I was polite. I was nice and polite. So I sent him the registered letter that got sent back. The same day I'd sent another copy FedEx. And that one was delivered. I do have notification it was delivered, but I didn't hear anything back. So my feeling is somewhere along the way there's been some sort of problem with the communication cycle. The information just isn't getting to DM. So I thought what I need to do is just make sure it's hand delivered. So I went out to Gold today.
To hand deliver it?
Yes, I took the letter out to Gold and said, is David Miscavige working today? And I said, would you give this to him? And they didn't like that at all.
Did they say, get off our property?
What they did is, they came out and immediately said, get out of here! Get out! You're a lie! Get out of here! I'm not taking that! Get out! And I think generally I'm a reasonable person. And I don't see why we can't just get along. Because I'm not, I wasn't causing trouble. I was just saying, hey, would you, just give this to David Miscavige? And, how simple would it be? Okay, there you go. And here's a nice thing that I did for the security people, because I knew, it's the job of the security people to read all the mail and listen to all the phone calls, so I didn't seal the envelope. So they didn't have to steam it open or anything like that. They could just open it up and read it and say, okay, all he's doing is asking David Miscavige to sit down and do an interview about Scientology.
Which would be smart, David Miscavige.
Yeah,
if you're watching this, it would be smart.
You know, he can't handle me, for heaven's sakes. What dopey question am I going to ask him that he can't handle? Come on, he's the president or the head of the Church of Scientology, whatever he is. He's the Grand Poobah, whatever he calls himself. That would be my first question. Exactly what do you call yourself? Because he's not a reverend, is he?
No.
He's not a bishop?
No.
He's David Miscavige.
Right.
So, question number one, and that's not a hard question. See, this is the type of softball questions that I would ask. To begin with, at least. So, there you go. So, you know, and...
So they threw you out.
Yeah, they threw us out of there, too. So, but we're trying. We're still working. We've got most of the interviews are done. I've got a couple of key ones that I'm doing in the next few weeks. Oh, I'm looking forward to these. Some of that have been lined up for a long time. We're finally getting them done.
Good.
Editing is rolling along. We get a lot of stuff yet to do on the film, though. I want to do a recreation of part of the orientation film, so we need to hire actors and get costumes and sets and props and all that kind of stuff. And
we that's a good idea.
We got to have music yet, and we got to hire a really top-notch editor to clean up what I've done. Graphic designers, all sorts of stuff needs to
editor.
be. Yeah, lots of stuff needs to be done yet, and a lot of legal fees. So we still need some cash.
Yeah, how far are you in it for as far as money? I mean, I know I've watched a lot of documentaries that have been made. I go to the Egyptian and watch people, and they do the 30-minute Q&A where they talk to people who've made documentaries, and every single one of them said it took about, you know, it took years to make it, which I know yours has been years in the making. And
yeah.
Even though you just started it, but gathering and, you know, moving, you've learned stuff for over years. And they all said the money was a week-to-week stretch. Right. Every week they thought it was going to end. They weren't going to make it. So I know it's a really big stretch. And how much would you say you need to really wrap it up?
I'd say we still need about $30,000.
Really?
I mean, we've raised a bunch of money so far, and we've spent all that money. I mean, everything has gone to the film.
And you should thank anybody here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you to everybody who's made this possible.
Because a lot of people have helped out on it, and that's like fantastic.
And for all the support, not just financially, but all the goodwill. People are always asking, when do we get to see it? Well, you know, we'll get her done. And
but it takes time. I know it takes time. Just from watching all these other documentaries, and every single one is the same thing. It takes forever. And it costs a ton of money, you know, and it's you're kind of like trying to get the money every week.
And you know, a lot of films have an army of people working on it. We don't have that.
Right.
So we're going to make a terrific film nonetheless.
I know it's going to happen, and remember this: every single dime, every single dollar, every single $10 counts. It all adds up to something huge. So don't be thinking, oh, I can only send $20. I better not. No, send it. You know, because I really want to see it made, and I can't say it enough. I know from being in sales and a lot of things that you can just a lot of people doing a little bit can really, you know, help a ton. So. And
if you know David Miscavige,
ask him to sit down and
just say, hey, talk to Bunker. You know, what could it hurt?
Yeah, what could it hurt? Well, we kind of know he isn't going to do that, but you can keep trying. You never know.
Yeah, I'm not giving up.
You never know.
I am not giving up. So if anyone wants to help out with the project, you can still find us at indiegogo.com/knowledge report.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Or you could go to my site Xenu TV, and there's a right on the right hand side. There's a button that takes you right to indiegogo.com/knowledge report.
Good. Well, my best of wishes to you as always.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming to do the video.
Oh, it's so exciting. It's always fun to be here. And Tori's.
We've known each other forever now.
Yes.
Doesn't it feel like a long time?
It does.
It really does. When you think back to when he was like with his first camera on his shoulders, his big camera, and Osa said, "Get over there and handle him. Get him out of here." Oh, back in the July 4th, that whole thing.
And
I was
think
there.
you did a good job.
I didn't do
she
shit.
Stopped me dead in my tracks. So I gave up on all the Scientology stuff.
Nah. All right. Well, anyway, we've had a lot of fun, and thank you to everybody. Thank you. Continue to keep exposing the abuses of the Church of Scientology to everyone.
Yes.
All right. Peace out. Talk to you guys soon. Ciao.
Bye.